Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match to the day. Watch along. I say another because we haven't done one for so long. It feels like forever since we last did a match of the day watch along, be it for whatever reason, being obviously we had an international break for the last few weeks. What was it? Yeah, we've had an international break for the last few weeks, and basically then we had the whole situation of my personal life going off, and that interfered with the whole schedule things. But now back on track. The international break is finally over. Finally, we're now back for the remainder of this season, the 23-24 season, back to proper football, club football, and one way or another. in what we're just in March now, so literally in just under 2 months' time, we all know the Kings of England in the Premier League, the Kings of Europe when it comes to the Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, the FA Cup winners, etc., etc. No more international bullshit to interfere in the meantime. Thank God. And there's 8 games. As I say, we are back, and we've got 8 games. 8 Premier League games today. There's 2 tomorrow. That's obviously the main event, which we'll cover in tomorrow, along with the cup final. So that's gonna be fucking fun. Oh dear. Going off at 2:30. 3 o'clock kick-off for the women's final. And just as that's nearing its end, potentially, depending if it goes to extra time or not, if it ends in normal time, it will be just nearing its end, and then the big one. City versus Arsenal will be getting on the way, and I'll be like a nervous wreck. Either way. No matter what happens in the final with the girls and all that. Yeah. Oh, let's pop into the chat quickly whilst we're waiting for the show to get underway itself. Got Catherine in the chat. Russ literally couldn't wait to get gambling, apparently. Stefan Z says, you spoiled my fun off the United channels going mental. No, you can multitask. You could have another tab or something. Just go, boom, listen to them. Or you can just, I'm assuming that United game's going to be on first then, because there was actually goals in the end. Spoilers, by the way. But yeah. And then go after them in the meantime. I'll just watch them back. They're probably still alive and ranting and raving when I end this. So, good evening, everyone. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you. Nice. Stefan says, don't get cocky yet. Who's getting cocky? I'm not getting cocky. Early Doors Football says, evening, Ryan. Good to see you. Yeah, absolutely. Well, not the best result for West Ham today. What happened there? I'll be honest, I didn't watch the first half. Second half I did. I put it on, had the second half set up, sitting there, and I was like, right, bang, 3-1. Like, okay. So Newcastle's still shit. And then somehow, some way, West Ham, spoilers alert, blow it. With all due respect. Oh dear. Brownie's in the chat as well. Proper football is a lower league football, Ryan. No. Proper football is, for me, proper football is club football, period. No matter what league, it's proper football. We had Good Friday yesterday with Championship League 1, League 2, and the non-leagues, etc., playing yesterday in England. And now the big boy leagues coming into play today. Obviously, the Bundesliga, the SPL, Premier League, and any other league that's come back. La Liga. I'm trying to think now. Fucking La Liga, the Portuguese league, all the big leagues coming back. Because before you know it, guys, this is a fucking. You're going to see a lot of me basically in these watch alongs. Because before you know it, it's going to be bloody. Watch along, because it's non-stop. Especially if we get to the semis of the Champions League. Oh my god. Our schedule is going to go. It's gone from one extreme to a whole new level. But basically, as it stands, for the next few weeks, we'll be playing a game every 2 to 3 days. Arsenal. So that's going to be fun. Yay. So no matter what happens tomorrow, I'm barely going to get a chance to process it, good or bad, and then bang, Luton. And the same then, bang, Brighton. And the same again, bang, Bayern Munich. This might be a hard game after what I thought tonight with them and Dortmund. And fucking Bayern with the home team tonight. Bloody hell. Tom says the arrogance being top for one day in 20 years. Oh, you're on about yourselves, between yourselves on the old championship, yeah. Not a good day for Leicester, that's all I'm saying. Really not a good day. Could have been another day. And then one of the young lads at Leeds scored an equaliser. They could have gone on to win it, but hey. And also the person said hello, back to you. Moyes masterclass, substitution 7 minutes, and you know the yeah. It's just mental. 3-1. Newcastle are not what they were last season. So how they, Talking of West Ham, Chris is in the chat. But he's happy. Praying for win tomorrow for me. This is upset Joey Barton. Joey Barton and all his little fan groups are going to be fucking spitting their dummy. Alex Scott is hosting Match of the Day along with Stephen Warnock and Martin Keown. Oh, we're going to get this out of the way, by the way, early doors, by the looks of it, because the first game up, close your eyes and hide behind the sofa if you have to. This one. The seven-goal thriller. I know. I realise now. I was like, hang on, I haven't said anything yet. Alex is in the chat. Big up, Alex. How you doing? Tom says Ryan on Watchalongs are like buses. You don't see him for 2 months and then you see him until mid-May. You say mid-May, but if by some fucking miracle I'll be honest, side of the draw we are in the Champions League. If we get to the Champions League final, we deserve to win it, put it that way. But that'll be start of June. That'll be first of June the final at Wembley. Oh, that'd be fun. And then you're gonna get 13 days of no watch-alongs. Wise, you'll get a podcast, an end of season podcast. No matter what, you're into season 1, and then out of nowhere, bang! Germany, Scotland, the Euros get underway, and then it's fucking all the England games, and then two other Scotland games, and then they're done with. And they just focus on England then for the Euros until they get knocked out. And they just focus on the big games if there's any left, by the time we get knocked out by Southgate's stupidness. All right, the first check of this video, this penalty, yeah. I mean, was that Mavropanos just throwing his limbs in the air? Again, I didn't watch the first half, I'll be honest. Who fucking talking to defend like that? We're fucking at Arsenal. There's Isaac. I'll say this now. If I'm a Newcastle fan, I'll be shitting because of how bad they are where they are in the league, and they're not getting Champions League football next season now. That's a guarantee. Players like Isaac will be hot property in the summer. I'm telling you. Calvin Phillips fucking what. I think when someone mentioned that earlier, I was thinking maybe he's a bit overrated. He had that breakthrough period at Leeds, and then the 2020, the Euros in 2021, a year later than what they should have been. Just he was in a golden patch there, and then maybe since he got a bit full of himself, went to City, and he's fucked his career now. There's no recovery. And he's trying to just in the end goal, and it's fucking backfiring in terms of rejuvenate his career at West Ham. It's backfiring massively because every time he comes on the pitch of West Ham fucking kit, it's disaster. Use the Monkeys portal with some BME footballer. Oh dear. evening, yeah, just hasn't gelled since he came to an understanding now. There's no excuse now. But he's been, March now, so he's been there for 2 months. But he also managing to get performances out of Phillips and Harrison. Surely prove he's the greatest man when he considered fucking Pep couldn't. He just gave up in 6 months. He went, no, you're too fat. Piss off. You're on the bench. After the World Cup, he was like, no, he's too fat. I'm never playing him ever again. I mean, he's a time as a City player. The end was nigh basically when it comes to Calvin Phillips. When earlier in the season when Rodri was out suspended, was it 3 games he was suspended for Rodri? Calvin didn't play a single one of them games. Didn't play against Wolves. Didn't play against us. Not even as a sub. I think he played against Newcastle, but I don't know if I think that might have been a sub as well. A sub. Or you'll start. I think he started and then got subs. I think the warning signs were there. His days were numbered. It's gone under the radar how badly Harrison is. Yeah, he's a bit pop player now, isn't it? He's gone to Everton. He's a bit pop player. He thought he was bigger and better than the Championship, even though it's partially his fault why Leeds went down last season. I'm sorry, when Cornet scored, I was Cornet for a second. That's kudos. I was about to say, I just saw a shirt come out of nowhere and hit a ball. I thought it was fucking Cornet. He's another flop. Jesus Christ, all that shit from Lyon to Burnley for 6 months, and now he's at West Ham. Just non-existent. The Bradford's a shit goalkeeper. Let's be honest. We all thought initially before under the previous ownership, they brought him in. Oh, he's a decent goalkeeper. He did a decent job. You realise nowadays he's just a number 2. He's just bit pie, more shit, more like Jesus Christ. Big up BX, by the way. Oh dear, you got to laugh. You don't laugh, you cry. There you go. This is the 3-1. This is where West Ham go 3-1 up. Start the second half. This is where I switched the game on. At half, just before the second half got underway. Bang, 3-1. You think, okay. Does his little Spider-Man fucking celebration as well? I'm assuming that's for his kids or something. I don't know. Does all that. You're thinking 3-1 just after half time. Yeah, this is going to be a bad day at the office for Newcastle. There's no coming back from this. The ascendancy was there for West Ham. And Moyes would have, as early doors says, Moyes would have fucked it up. Defensively, I mean, I'm watching these highlights, right? And defensively, West Ham they defend like statues. There's no awareness of any opposing player coming into the box to do attack. By the time it's too late. Oh, Amon's gone down. He's another one. That purple patch, wasn't it? Start of last season, went through that purple patch of goals. Big player for Newcastle suddenly. Might have rejuvenated his career. And since the World Cup, back to reality. He took Antonio off for Calvin Phillips. When you're 3-1 up. He took the striker off for CDM. CDM being the operative word. Jesus Christ. Anyways, also, by the way, Tom and Stefan, I do hope you both had a good day yesterday, respectively, with your teams and all that. Your comments we fell apart after that penalty decision and became shite in 7 minutes of football. Yeah, I'm about to see the penalty being given now. The second one. What's Philip? So they don't even show. Did it? They don't even show you on actual day the actual what they're looking at. I'm sure it's. I'm sure it was Phillips who gave the penalty anyway. But like you say, you fell apart in 7 minutes. It just went. Your heads went. But you've got players that are permanently proven experienced heads that should have used that know-how and just got around and got a team bonding meeting thing and quickly whilst they celebrate now gone, okay, look, calm, let's breathe, let's get a foot on the ball, let's not lose our heads here. We've got something, we can still hold on and win this. Just contain and frustrate for the next 5-10 minutes. Contain and frustrate. Zuma has no pace, by the way. How David Moyes and why David Moyes made him club captain after Rice theft, I don't know. But in terms of a defender in the modern era, he lacks pace and awareness. Look, he's out of position now. He's a captain and he's out of position. He just jogs on the spot, which fucks everything else up, and then bang 4-3. They're fucking gone. Yeah, just let's keep it PC and say they're just. I'll agree with you there. They're gone. They're non-existent. He's just floating basically. There's nothing there. But I don't get of all the players you've got at West Ham, why it feels like obviously when Declan left in the summer, and he obviously had to make a decision of who the new captain would be because of the controversy that Kurt caused last year. Was it last season? Last year? Was it last year or the year before? With the video of him and his brother and all that, his kids abusing their cats and all that. It's like it's like he used the situation of I need a new captain. I know to really ram it home that I really do like Kurt. He's going to be the captain. There's so many. There's better players in that West Ham team that should be club captain of West Ham. Not Zuma's not the one for me. That year before that was it. Year before I know it was recent, but it's just like it's like he used that situation to it's the situation of Rice going and needing a new captain to go. I really need to ram home how behind Kurt Zuma I really am still. Kurt, you're the captain. Let's go back into the chat. We've got Gary in the chat. There's Gary in the chat. Everyone's saying hello to Gary. Yeah. AFC always in the chat. Question: if you could pick 11 players combined from Arsenal's 98 and 2002 team, which players would make your team? Or Seaman in goal, obviously. That's the easy one because he's in both teams, 98 and 2002. He's a goalkeeper for both. So David Seaman's the easiest one. Now you've got. I think now. You might hate me for saying this, but Ashley Cole left back, Sol Campbell, Tony Adams. Right back is a toughie for me. I'd go for the defensive attributes alone. Dixon, because it's part of both teams. But the reason I say Dixon, you're saying both the 98 and 2002 team. Lauren had only just arrived that season. That's his first season, so can't really judge it. If we're judging it on them, you still have to. I say lean towards Lee Dixon, Paddy Vieira in midfield alongside, controversially in some cases, Emmanuel Petit. I don't know. Actually, no. I love Petit. He had the blonde hair, the locks, and the ponytail, and all that. He just took no shit as well. But I like Gilberto again. Gilberto, I normally pick Gilberto, but because again it was his debut season, I say Petit. We're competitive again. The squads from both years, Petit, and then I've got Mark Overmars on the wing. I'm trying to think now. Mark Overmars on one wing. Bergkamp in the what we would regard as an Odegaard role now, by the way. Bergkamp in the Odegaard role. Henry up top. And I'm trying to think now. Bobby's left out. Freddie Lundberg down the right hand side. Got Sam in the chat as well. How you doing, Sam? Viltor, he was. I think Viltor was underrated by most fans at that time because obviously you're Henry, Bergkamp, and then Carnu and all that. But Viltor, for the 4 years he was at Arsenal in his contract, when he signed to when he left, he'd at the start of every season for the first 6-7 games of the season in the league of the season, he'd go for this purple patch of scoring goals, and then throughout the season he'd then spread out a few more goals in between. But he did score a goal that won us the league in 2002. Henri Mir. Lundberg or Saka? Oh, that's a toughie. That is actually tough. That's genuinely tough. But I go because of these. Freddie loves Saka. Saka loves Freddie. They can rotate. Mine will be Seaman, Dixon, Winterburn, Campbell, Adams, Petit, Vieira, Perez, Lundberg, Bergkamp, Henri. I get the Perez because he only had influence in 2002, but as a kid, 98, I remember Overmars. Mark Overmars was fantastic. And he left a bit too early, in my opinion. But if Overmars hadn't had that influence, we still won a league in '98. And Perez would be my team all day long. But it's just the sheer power and athleticism and pace that he just attacked teams that we putting fear into defenses in that season, that '98 season was surreal at the time. Well, just the whole team. Well, to be fair, most of the players I picked in my 11 were part of both squads. Most of them. Oh, there we go. Let's get this one out of the way. I have my reasons for not waiting on me. It's not nothing to do with the France Island situation, is it? Because Tom Huggins, do you want who's up top? Yeah, why not? We'll get a clone, Gary. We'll make a clone of Thierry in his pomp. Let's get this one out of the way. Sadly. Happy about Ryan, busy day tomorrow. Don't forget, clocks go forward tonight. Catch you another time. Yeah, no worries. I'm live tomorrow from 2:30 because I'm covering both games from Arsenal perspective. The Conti Cup final between Arsenal and Chelsea, the Women's League Cup final, and simultaneously at the same time from 4:30, obviously Man City v Arsenal as well. Fuck Ireland. Jesus Christ. The 98 team, we only needed 18 league goals. That was a record until Mourinho run. Yeah. And previous to that, the previous record was an Arsenal record, held by Arsenal back in '91. Just saying. We don't score. Woohoo! Can't celebrate that because we know what happens. Everyone in the chat, take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And you, my friend, and you. Hopefully, if you got, by the way, before you do go, who have West Ham got midweek out of interest? I'm assuming you're at home. Oh, dear. Don't let David Moyes ruin your weekend, that's all I'm saying. If I don't see you tomorrow, if I don't see or hear you tomorrow, have a good Easter as well. Ugh. That's what. Can we talk about something other than focusing on this bullshit? It's just there. We've got the scoreboard there. It is what it is. It's Easter. Wait. It's Easter weekend, and tomorrow is the day itself. Oh dear. The Spuds. Oh, Tuesday as well. Ooh, might watch that. We don't play till Wednesday, so I might watch that. You seem to have their number sometimes. You put the fear of God into him sometimes. Though if it does go Pete Tong, I will be turning it off and go fuck this. Oh dear. Night, early doors, night. So, as I say, hopefully see you tomorrow. If not, see you soon. Thanks for popping in. Everyone, I will say this though. Everyone's giving Tottenham singing Tottenham's praises this season, right? And could we buy because I'm an Arsenal fan and all that bollocks? But defensively, they're no better than last season. This gun ho. We'll play one way and one way only, no matter what. It's complete BS. They're going to get fat. They've been found out already this season, and as the season goes on, they're getting found out more and more. Next season, everyone will know how to nullify him. Then what does he do? Especially when you then add in the fact that they're going to have European football next season, be it Europa League or they stick Champions League or whatever. They've got European football one way or the other. They then got to find the balance of keep playing this style of play, not being found out, even though they've been found out domestically, whilst having the quick turnover for the European stage as well. If they're being found out with this season, they've had no European football whatsoever. They are absolutely screwed. No, have you been watching the media this season? Have you seen the media? Oh, what a great way to play football and keep us entertained. Oh, what a turnaround! These squad of players, like Human's song. Oh, Richarlison. Oh, you're so happy he's scoring goals now. Fuck off. Stefan says there's a media bias towards Spuds. Then you get talk shite, who are totally. Of course they are. the thing is, they've always been anti-Arsenal for as long as I can remember. And sort of when Laura Woods was there on the breakfast show from Monday to Friday, it sort of tamed it down a bit. So her being there and being the staunch defender of Arsenal, because her being an Arsenal fan herself, it sort of on that particular show itself it was lessened basically. The second she's left, there you go. attack Arsenal at all costs, no matter what. I mean, look, there's a potential situation that could occur tomorrow where Pep's actually told the truth, and John Stones and Kyle Walker are both out injured and not available for tomorrow's game. We could have a situation where all our players, most of our players, barring Timber, could be back. I don't know about Martin. I don't know the situation on Martinelli. But most of we have a fully fit squad, right? We'll win. If I'm saying we will win, but we could win. Sorry, we could win. And the narrative then will be, well, they didn't have Man City didn't have Kyle Walker. If they had Kyle Walker and John Stones and a fully fit squad, they'd be fine and dandy. They would never have lost that game. But Arsenal just go the media. It's just like seriously. Oh, the Lord Greenwood has entered the chat and he's taking the chat down a dark alley. It was mainly pro Chevsky, and oddly, it had a strong Celtic representation on there. Oddly, that fucking because of Jason Cundy, yeah, they fucking absolutely love Chelsea and talk shite. Imagine struggling against them. I know we've got Luton midweek, but imagine struggling at home, playing the way they play. With their apparently amazing squad, by the way, they've got an amazing squad. They've got a decent 11, and that's it. Chris says media is anti-Arsenal as they were the first team to go viral online with fans. Critical of Arsenal means more clicks, yeah, because they know they're going to get the proper Arsenal supporters like myself that'll fucking speak out about it and defend our club to their fucking heels, like especially in a situation where we're well, I know we're doing well, we're improving season on season now, we're going in the right direction. And they want to keep attacking. It's like they're fun of Lou Nista trying to attack them. They're like, fuck off, basically. Not much of West Ham double blowers to worry about, Chris. Oh, they bottled it today. They absolutely threw it away. Well, yeah, they did throw it away. Let's be honest, they bottled it, threw it away. We even called it this is it. No, we don't want to. We could have the 3 points. Nah. Sam, you should talk. You should be on talk. Jesus Christ, imagine. Be an absolute bloodbath. Fucking be having Ofcom fucking getting complaints galore every 2 seconds. I was also impressed by this new presenter you brought in, called Sam Greenwood. Within 2 seconds of his debut, he's effing and cursing and telling me where to stick it. It's only because we didn't know they would get reaction from certain fans, yeah. I know I get more reactions from Millwall and West Ham fans, hence why I do more videos on them. On YouTube YouTube is small fry, yeah. Having Cundy and O'Hara on the radio station explain the lean towards Chelsea and Spurs. They get more Arsenal players on it, and it will soon shift. They've got old Perry Groves. They occasionally get Ray Parler on. Occasionally, I think Perry Groves seems to be the main one. They like that. He's the main ex-Arsenal they usually have on most of the time. So Ray Parler. Who else are there? There's somebody else. They're gone now, but it's a Keogh now on every now and then. When I want to have a Barney with fucking Simon Jordan. just on a video on Calvin Phillips giving West Ham fans a finger. That guy just isn't a Premier League footballer in my opinion. No, just no. He went for a purple patch, got the excitement, the fame got to his head. Man City came calling, saw the big money signs in his fucking eyes. I went, okay, Man City, come on, let's go. Fuck you, Leeds. You gave me a career and all that, but no, bye. I'm out of here. See ya. Good luck. Well, you relegated. Oh well. And now he's fucking trying to save his career at West Ham. He couldn't make it up. He really couldn't. Oh, next came up. Yay. This will cheer me up. Cheer us all up, really. Chelsea versus Burnley. And for the majority of the game, 10-man Burnley. And for the majority of the game, managerless Burnley. Sam says, I love to watch the Floyd Jamie a bit before being escorted from the building. Oh, dear. Chelsea are shocking, says that. Yeah, just a tad. I don't get right again. I said this about United in the past, because they're going through what we went through and all that. Now, we were bad when we dropped off, right? But I don't remember us being this bad at home against a Burnley-esque team that's on the verge of being relegated, and struggling to break down a 10-man team that's on the verge of being relegated. Correct me if I'm wrong. And again, Chelsea don't have European football. Question: how many points do you think will win this Premier League title? Bloody hell! What we on? Let's have a look. What we on now? One sec. I think whichever team wins the league is going to have to win at least 9 of the last 10 games of the season. At the least. I mean, we've got 11. We've got because of Chelsea, we've got 11 games left. So we'd have to win 9 to 10 of our last 11 ourselves if we were to win it personally. But I think whoever does win it will have to win, if not all the games, the last 10. So that's 11 for us. They're gonna. It's going to be at least no less than 9 wins. I think will suffice basically this running. To see how close it is. AFC always says I want that star above the badge, but for me, it has to be the Premier League. Oh yeah, of course it's been 20 because it's been so long in terms of the Premier League itself of winning it. Get that monkey off our back and that hoodoo ASAP and listen on what is now turned into the longest ever period of time where Arsenal haven't won a league title. It was 19. 71 to 89. It's now obviously gone to 20 for this current period. Get a hood off a back, but I'd love us to win both, but realistically, we ain't got the squad to win both. If I'm being brutally honest. There's certain players in terms when it comes to rotating, because we are going to have to rotate. I don't know. Again, the Champions League is a game by game figure. That's not the league. Champions League is game by game. It's when it comes to Bayern Munich, first leg, then obviously get out of the way. Second, if we get through that, then it's either Real Madrid or obviously Man City, as we know. And we cross that bridge when we come to it. I've said it before, and I said it in the stream. If by some miracle Arsenal reach the final of the Champions League, because of the route we're having to go through to get to that final, The reason why I say them, use them words. From that point onwards, in that final, we have to win it. There's no excuse in my opinion from that point. Champions League was more valuable. Yeah, I mean, should have had it in 2006, but some dodgy, a paid ref, and as we've now found out in the last few years, a paid ref and dodgy calls fucked us basically from being not just the first North London team, but the first London team ever to win the Champions League. I want the Champions League as much as anyone else, but if it hadn't been so long for this Premier League, I'll be out. Yeah, I'll be on. But Champions League now, Champions League now, Champions League now. But I'll do what the league as well. I want the league as well. I want both to be. If I'm being perfectly honest, but I don't know. Again, it's just game by game. Let's see how let's get through. Let's get through these next 5 or 6 games. Let's get through tomorrow first and foremost. Go to someone we haven't won since 2015. I do have faith that Arsenal can and will get a result tomorrow, be it win or a draw. As long as we don't lose, we're up. As long as we don't lose, sorry. As long as we don't lose, we're good. Okay, that was poor goalkeeper for the final goal there. Jesus Christ! O'Shea the header. What was the goal? Goalkeeper gets hands to it. Gets both hands to that. It still goes in. The fuck! Jesus Christ, Chelsea is shit. Club is on a level after winning the European Cup. Yeah, I get that. I want that so bad. I want the Champions League so bad. I've been so close to 2006 and been out of it for so long. I do want the Champions League. Don't get me wrong. I think, yeah. I do. I will say this though, in terms of going back to the title race as well. No one's really mentioned it or gone into it much because obviously there's a quarter final to get out of the way first. Burnley almost won it. Bloody hell! Che Rodriguez almost got a bicycle kick from a rebound. God. But as I was saying, I do honestly think if Arsenal and Man City were to progress to semi-finals, and we to face each other then in the semi-finals of the Champions League, that in itself will have a massive mental impact on both sides in the running now and in for the title. And as I say, that in itself then could influence how the league campaign ends for all three involved. No, it's true. It literally came in the last couple. Was it? I think well, it was now. We're in 2024 now, aren't we? It 2020. It was late to mid 2022 when that information came to light. Initially came out that Barcelona had been paying the La Liga officials for X amount of years and all that, and then UEFA looked into it, and on the back of that looked into certain things themselves, and yeah, they've been doing it all the way back to from that Champions League final as well in Europe as well. Well, you say that ask you what, but we know why you think that, because obviously they're the current champions. They won the treble winners from last season. Sorry, they have the know-how at this point in the season, and everyone sings Liverpool's praises because they've got players. Don't get me wrong, in their squad they've got players that have been there and worn a t-shirt and all that. But there's a big but. The bulk of their squad haven't been there. The bulk of this current Liverpool squad haven't been in that situation before, and they're leaning on the likes of Van Dijk, Alisson, Mo Salah, and Mo Salah. Look at that midfield in terms of their first choice midfield. None of them were part of that team that won the league a few years back. They weren't in the squad back then. Not Darwin Núñez hasn't been part of this. He wasn't there. He hasn't got the t-shirt. He's relying on the Salah situation as well, in terms of experience of Salah to lean on. Diaz hasn't been there. Cody Gakpo. Just to name a few. Kedia, who's obviously currently in goal for Alisson because Alisson's out injured. He wasn't part of the squad back then. He was number 3, so he was part of the squad, but he wasn't featuring. He was just there as cannon fodder. Whereas Man City's entire squad is full of experience, apart from the players they brought in last summer, full of been there, done it, bought a t-shirt. They've got the know-how. And I think tomorrow, in just the whole day in general tomorrow, will be Liverpool, Brighton, and Arsenal, and obviously Man City, Arsenal. Both games are going to be massively influenced the remaining 9 games after tomorrow. Next up. Sorry, Brentford should have been at least 3-0 by half time. I mean, I'll be honest, I watched the United game live, and Jesus Christ, how I stayed awake for that is beyond me. How can you go? It just goes to prove that the FA Cup win was the players just turning up because it was an FA Cup game, quarter final against the old rival Liverpool at Old Trafford, and they decided they wanted to turn up for their fans, put an effort in for their fans for that because of the opponent. Because the very next game, they've gone and dropped a clanger, and a huge clanger as well. Because not only were they performance-wise shit, it did look like for 2 minutes like they'd nicked it. They'd nicked it and won the game, the ultimate smash and grab, and they went and threw it away in 2 minutes, basically. It was luck. Let's be honest, more luck than anything. Because what was it? They trying to hit the post. And Mbeumo came on and hit the crossbar. The ref, they scored Tony did score a goal, but it was offside apparently. Apparently it has to be offside now. Just saying. So yeah, more luck than anything. Yeah. Did you see the interview from Petit? And he was asked why did he leave Arsenal? Petit was for a woman. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. At least he's honest though. At least in terms of his regret, in terms of regrets, he does go and say he wished he'd never left Arsenal. That he went on the saying of the grass isn't always greener. Basically, he realised that very, very quickly at Barca that the grass wasn't greener. His life was better at Arsenal. I think it's a knowledge and experience of winning it. If Arsenal won it, that would be amazing. As another English club would be on the list, that would piss Draper off. Yeah, just a tad. I mean, we got close to obviously we're going to Champions League, but yeah, The way they got, the thing is, it's getting to a point now. The more they open up positions, more positions up for these Champions League spots and all that going forward, you're pretty much guaranteeing an English club's going to win it. Pretty much, different English clubs going to win it. You're going to hate the entire country of England now. But it's on you because you're the one bloody letting us compete for it, basically. I remember one time I went to prison 91. He was asked if he had any requests. He asked for the walls to be moved back 5 yards. I believe that was in his book. I've got both his books actually. I've got the first one, Dixit, on paperback up there, and his most recent one, Sober, behind me somewhere. Can't turn the couple of bastard down, but I think he obviously you say that, but he clearly regretted it. Well, clearly he wasn't happy. But you say if you're dating someone and you're let, that's not him though. If he's dating someone and he's allowed, obviously he's got wind that Barca are interested and all that, and she's then got wind and she's influenced him in that way, like just the weather and this, that, and the other, the lifestyle was outside of the football. That's not him. That's his own fault. Not having his own mind there. What are your thoughts on the contract? I know you're on about, but yeah. I don't know really. I mean, you asked me to talk about a striker that plays in Portugal, crying out loud, in the Portuguese league. I can't. We don't obviously in England we don't get much coverage of Portuguese football as it is, but it could have worked. You never know. I don't know in terms of that side of it. What to say really until if I'm being honest, I'm not really focusing on transfers speculation at the moment. That's all it is speculation. I'm focusing on match day by match day in my team to get them to hopefully see our team get over that line and lift that league title or Champions League or both. You know what I'm saying? My focus is on the remainder of this season and last X amount of games that we've got, getting us over that line, winning something. Who I guess is a baller, says Chris. What I get a feeling though with him, there'll be like a bidding war. Even though there's a release clause in his contract, it'll be turned into a bidding war somehow. Pardon me. Also got Spencer in the chat. We got Spencer. If I played for Ipswich, I'd turn Barca down. Oh dear. If Amrin joins Liverpool, we will get him. It's a big if though. Now Alonso's totally a piss off. Right, no, I'm staying put. Go away to both you and Brian. I'm gonna say this now. Now it's been put out there and officially by Alonso as well. I personally think he's holding that for the Real Madrid job. He's that. Yeah, that. I know he had a connection with Liverpool and obviously Bayern as well, but in his time at Madrid, he had that. He got some sort of connection there, and his mindset is he wants the Real Madrid job before Liverpool, before Bayern. That's what he wants, and I think that's why he's turned both Bayern and Liverpool down, in the hope that at some point when Ancelotti does either step down, be it if not this summer, going next season onwards, he'll be there ready. Like, I'm available. Come and get me. Come get me. Real Madrid with Jude and Mbappe. Yep, and potentially Haaland. We all know Haaland loves Real Madrid. He doesn't stick around at his clubs long, does he? Alonso's, well, they're 13 points clear now. As of tonight, they are 13 points clear with what, 8 games to go in that Bundesliga, something like that. Alonso's hoping that Leverkusen continues their form, unless he'll be like Gerard. Gerard, what a fucking hog he did there. Jesus Christ. Another reason to laugh, everyone. Yay. This was almost, again, like I said earlier, this was almost a reason to cry earlier on. But within 2 minutes, it was like, oh, we can laugh still. We can enjoy it. Except to go to Madrid as manager, basket case of a club like Barca. Yeah, I know. Because again, he's been there. If he thinks he's got the cojones and all that. I will say this: I'm not, no emotional involvement in this with the Alonso thing, but I will say with Alonso, me and Liam said this a few weeks ago when Klopp initially said he was tapping out end of the season, and Alonso was the first name on everyone's lips and all that. Me and Liam sat in and were saying at the time, we always said since then, that basically, ideally, for his career, he should stay at Bayer Leverkusen for at least another season, and prove that this season wasn't a one-off fluke, and show that consistency there. Bernie's saying, I think the next Real Madrid manager will be Raul, who's the Real Madrid B manager. Okay, well, we'll see, won't we? Whenever Ancelotti decides to retire or whatever. Stefan says Gerald will be Liverpool. Imagine they just pull that one out of the bag. Literally, we all think like they say Alonso, this one, that one, and they pull it out the back. They pull out the bag, and it's just before the Euros get underway. He's about to do some punditry work for BBC or whatever. Breaking news: Liverpool agree terms with Steven Gerrard to become the next Liverpool manager. The meltdown. It won't happen, but I'll be here for it. In the eyes of Real fans, they would always want Raul, or Raul's Raul. Obviously, Raul is Raul. Southgate to Liverpool. Southgate, oh my God. I'll be like, okay, if that happened, I'll be like, okay, cigar, please. Get me a cigar, champagne, 2-horse race, Arsenal City. Cool. Let's go. See Liverpool in the Championship. That's like Roy Hodgson all over again, that is. Or Big Sam. Bloody hell, Big Sam. The same with Zidane, being manager to team manager under the same owner. Yeah, it's true. Maybe that's why they're trying to build this young, vibrant team, and hoping that Raul has the same effect that Zizou had when he popped in and took over Ancelotti the last time round. Maybe. But this is the goal that got disallowed, by the way. So let's have a look again. Let's see the match today actually show the still frame properly when they decided that hands were you could score with your hands now apparently to be offside. I'm sorry, he's on. With the defender's knee, he is on. Pepper's a fraud, and so is Leicester. He's Leicester, mate. Paul double. Yeah, mate. Talk about Leicester. Jesus. But was it just before just after Christmas? All that was it? There were 16, 17 points clear in the Championship, and now they're third, chasing both now Ipswich and Leeds respectively. And they've got Leicester have got informed Norwich next. They're going for playoff spots, and then obviously Ipswich have got Norwich the week after. Game up next match day next weekend. Sorry. Good luck. But Ipswich were proving yesterday. Once they got their goal, they second half, especially in the second half, they can hold on. They can grind out the result. They have to. Leicester just dropped off a cliff. I watched Leicester yesterday, and it was just like I said in the group chat on the channel on the official channel WhatsApp group. Like watching Leicester yesterday, it didn't seem like Leicester was a team playing to try and get promoted via automatically or playoffs. They generally played and looked like a team that was middle of the road in the Championship, had nothing to fight for. I'm worried about Arsenal ladies turn up here, let alone winning. What, you'd rather Chelsea win it? Bloody hell. Great defending that was, Jesus Christ. How's everyone's nerves? Clemson versus Alabama, men's basketball final 4, women in the final tomorrow, and City v Arsenal. Well, I said my nerves haven't kicked in yet, but they will when I wake up late tomorrow morning. They will kick in, and I'll be a bunch of nerves. I'll be a bunch, bag, and whatever you want to call it. Oh, when was I ever a Norwich fan? Be all about Stefan now because obviously Stefan he needs his team to do. He needs that team to do his team a favour. That'll be interesting actually. But they've got their own interest in terms of playoffs, aren't they? Trying to make sure they're solidified in the playoffs. Any chance for Arsenal to score more than one goal tomorrow? They might need 5 to win though. Depends what Arsenal turn up. If we get the Arsenal that turn up at the Bridge, we're in trouble. If we get the Arsenal that turned up at the Emirates early in the season, tactically and player for player, we'll be fine. It just depends on which one turns up and with the correct kit. Though we can wear our white socks tomorrow because it's not at Stamford Bridge, so Chelsea can go fuck themselves on that bullshit. During lockdown, I watched Norwich City fan channel, and it made me like them. Sorry, Steph. Ooh. And Brownie is not for everyone. Like every sport in life and every walk of life, it's not for everything's not for everyone. Everyone has a different interest, this and the other. But don't be a Joey Barn about it. You complain about it 24/7 on his fucking Twitter page. Oh, I'm watching Saturday. Look, guys, I'm recording myself watching Saturday Social, which is a complete load of crap, by the way. What's up next? Oh no! Because Liverpool, Man City, went up the WSL. You don't like it? Don't watch it. You don't know it's forcing you to watch it. is there for choice, a variety of choice on on a channel of multiple hundreds of channels that are offered on Sky. I'm sure you have, Brady. I'm sure you have. Why would I not be surprised if that was true? I'm sorry, literally going 1-0 up in the 9 moments of injury time and then literally just switching off like they did straight away. That's why they're shit. That's why they don't deserve you. They don't deserve Champions League football. They don't know European football next season. United, but there's teams that are playing worse than them this season that are propping United up in that league table. Football barely Jens Lehmann, not Jens, not Jens. I hope he's not Jens. Jesus, that's a whole different story. That is. That's a whole different conversation. That is. Jesus Christ. You know, and that's mate. We just don't care. There's that as well. Next up, after we've had a little laugh at United expense there. Oh bloody hell! Is Sheffield United versus Fulham. Oh, there's Bert Leno, captain for the day. Oh God. You lot have messed in the head, you lot. Jesus Christ. I'll pass the message on to him, on to Jens. I'll pass it on to him. Yeah, the timing of that both them comments coming through was impeccable. You couldn't have timed it any better, basically, for yourselves anyway. Nunez hitting the post, and the hitting and literally just falling to keep his hands after that. One 0 Sheffield United. You're not dreaming, Sheffield fans. You did score today. You did score at home in a football game in the Premier League. Has there ever been a bigger disparity between the quality of someone's looks and their footballing ability than Messi and Lemon? Nope. Not in the WSL anyway. From what I can remember, no, definitely not. No. Oh, you'd have a bit of Mary Apps Brownie, trust me. Yeah, she's at a shit club currently, but she wants out of there. She's wanted out for over a year. She wants to come to a top club that wants to compete and move forward. Well, we claim we want to do that, but the manager we have suggests different. Bonnie. I do want to know who came up with the idea of fucking after we did our pink kit last year. Why Adidas then went to fucking Fulham and went, we're going to do your black one, but we're going to have pink inlines. You have a pink, baby pink shorts and socks. Like, fuck off. 3-1. It's, again, Sheffield United fans, you weren't dreaming earlier. You did score 3 goals. Chris is asking, you've seen the Bournemouth ladies team player. She should get the Ballon d'Or. I don't even follow up with a question, but yeah. I've not seen them myself, but okay. I'll take your word for it. No, even before that became a thing, the rumour and all that became a thing of Mary wanting to come to Arsenal, potentially. I've been waiting her for country anyway. From a country's perspective for England, I rate her. Have been for God knows how long. It's full, but wait, there's a VAR check. Ooh. Oh, really was offside. Joey Walsh is at Rangers. Yep, that was him. That's him basically. I don't want to retire, but I have to retire at some point. I don't want to yet because I want to keep playing football. So this is a standard I have to play at now. What went wrong in this game? I had 40 minutes injury time. By the way, it's 3-2 on my screen. On the attack here for them. You know what happens anyway. But bang, 3-3. Thank you very much. 3-1. And you fucked it up. 3-1. And you fucked it up. That's why you're going down. 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 The Scottish League is tougher than people think. The football is relentless. Yeah. I mean, it's easy for Rangers and fucking Celtic. I'll say that much. If you play for Rangers or Celtic, you're good. Outside of Rangers and Celtic, you're fucked in that league. I get what he's saying. But again, I've said time and time again, I've grown up in the era of Cillian Petrov, Emnick Larsson, Hartson, Chris Sutton, Gaza, all playing for the old firm, respectively, be it the green and white hoops or the Blue Army, basically. Obviously, Arteta, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, Just a name a few. Like the championship in a way, Stefan. Oh dear. Didn't Cardiff win yesterday, by the way? 2-0. They either won 2-0 or lost 2-0, Cardiff. One of the two. Those teams were amazing, as were the matches. Mate, the old folk, because of the quality of players they had, both teams. I remember every old firm, be it at Celtic Park or Ibrox, every season was being shown on BBC Match of the Day live, and it was just brilliant. Even you had it in the studio at Celtic Park or Ibrox, Lineker will be hosting it with X, Y, and Z, whoever. Anna Hansen was even involved as well. And the second that era came to an end, then players started moving on out the league and all that. BBC went, fuck this, we ain't fucking covering this anymore. Okay, Cardiff owner stating he wants 200 million for the club. Is the club up for sale? Is it, or is he saying if I put it for sale, that's what I want? I'll give you £54.12. I'll give him 20. Oh, for 20 as a starter bid. Get out. I'll take your offers and I'll raise you £54.13. You gotta laugh. A bite now past that 30. Jesus Christ. Imagine we owned a football club like Cardiff City. Fuck me, Brown. You'll probably be in League 2 by the time we're done. Jesus. Well, there we go. Next game up. Bournemouth versus the Toffees of Everton. Isn't there after that? Oh, the penultimate game of the day. One more game after this. Woohoo! I would offer him £20 plus my Tesco club card points. Bloody hell. Does he take Nectar? £54.13 is 2 bits of my blood. Fucking shitty Bournemouth, this stuff, man. Well, if you play your cards right, you could be playing them next season in the Premier League. So careful what you wish for. I will say this though with Bournemouth, it was clear as day early on that they weren't going to. Once they started getting the results, they'd be fine. But we'll say this for going forward next season for this manager, if they want it to continue, they want this to work with him properly. They do need to invest properly and actually buy players in that are going to fit, that are going to properly fit into his style of play, and are not wasteful fuckers like this lot. Most of this lot are, because they do play some good football under this manager at Bournemouth, but the chances they waste in every game is unbelievable. If any of us became famous and this chat got leaked, we are cancelled. I'm fine. You lot are done for, but I'm fine because I'm just there. I'm hosting, but not. Yeah, I'm not encouraging it. Basically, put it that way. What do you mean become? I've written kids stories, for fuck's sake. Have you? Oh dear. Go by what you tell us what you write, but I'm surprised. I'll be surprised if that's the case because, yeah, go by what you tell us before, but yeah, told us. Sorry. Oh, Harrison's playing for Everton today. Didn't know that. Number 11. Fucking hell. Boom for lucky there, sorry. Oh, it goes stories as well. Okay. I'll take your word for it. I believe you. Tom saying FBI should visit Stefan's house after they lead round out of Cardiff. Need to get the new director of football. Yeah. I'll get that, yeah. Because otherwise, long term, what this manager's trying to do won't work, basically. And then he'll be sacked, and they'll be starting again, and they've got a squad of players that he brought in, and yeah. Football Brownie says, "I'm still trying to get famous with the help of being banged up abroad." Christ. I'll take your word for that, Stefan. I'll take your word for that. Neto, that's poor goalkeeping, mate. Bloody hell. What was he doing? He comes out, puts his arms up in the air to get the ball, but he's not. He just he's like he does it in the sense of like he's there, but doesn't really commit to it, and gets fouled, and then drops the ball. And that Beto's like, "Oh, thank you." Boom. Oh yeah. So Neto literally almost cost Bournemouth points there today. There we go, ball in, and Coleman pushes it into his own net. I say pushes, he chested it into his own net. The ball comes across him. He's facing the goal, and he moves. He just jilts himself and pushes the ball into his own net. But I don't know. I don't know if he was trying to. No, because even that angle, as the ball's coming in, he must see Pickford's purple kit, even though he's not in the goal itself where he's aiming it at. That's poor. I'm sorry, that's poor. That's on. There's no excuse there for Seamus there. Yes, it is BX. So as I've just saw, tomorrow's the 23 anniversary passing of Rocky's passing. So it'll be winning a real spirit of winning for a match. Yeah, 23 years tomorrow, the anniversary of Rocky Roadcaster's passing. Bit of a thing of his two, obviously the club he loves and one of his former clubs as well in terms of Man City playing each other, competing for a title tomorrow. That's gonna be interesting because that's gonna be Van Dijk from early in the morning. That is from Arsenal as well. See if City do anything for Rocky. I doubt it, but you never know. Let's see what Arsenal do midweek when we play Luton at home. Our first home game. It was the closest home game to his anniversary as well is obviously on would be a student game. So it'll be interesting what Arsenal do, not just in the match day programme, but before the kick-off and all that. It's just like, that'd be a whole different tone, that would be. They're saying tomorrow there'll be a moment. So hopefully they do. So they've got. Hopefully, you'd think they would do something for him. He did obviously came from our academy and all that. Played most, obviously, and then obviously was forced out in '92, I think it was. He was forced out and told he's going to Leeds, made a bid because you go to Leeds, like it or not, by George Graham in the car park, which caused a bit of controversy from what I've been told by Kevin Campbell in the past on the situation. And then was it from Leeds? I think we had a brief spell at Chelsea, brief spell at City. Then he went abroad for the back end of his career. And you know exactly who, Tom. I'll send the post I saw in the group. Okay, cool. Last game of the day. Yay. Here we go. Well, this is cool. This is cool. It's like for him, Larry Lloyd, former Nottingham Forest players, put us away earlier on in the week. Before we kick off, they've done a minute's applause for him. You should be sorry. You took a beloved player away from his boyhood club. How dare you? That was easy. Oh my god. How easy was that to literally tear the Forest defence apart like that? And Motd to score the goal. I mean, what are Sells doing there? Diving the wrong way. No, we're doing me. Yeah, you can say that again, Tom. You can say that again. Bloody Forest all over the place so far in this game. Literally every time Palace attack is like they look threatening. That's not a good look. You're a Forest fan. Yates giving away a fucking cheap corner there. As a fucking missed that. Riggy, bloody hell. What was the point of Riggy coming back? Seriously. I would love to know how Forest went to Dortmund and brought in Rayner. Well, no. That's a typical Chris Wood goal, that is. That's Bernie, Sean Dice, Chris Wood, that was. Good ball from Gibbs White, but then Waters like, no, pick it. Henderson's like, this is my old club. I can't do this to him. I've got to let this in. Ugh. I tried. Why am I not surprised, Chris? I don't even want to know how how you found that out. Forest can deal with it weird if they're Super American fans. Well, only till the end of the season. When the season ends, I think he doesn't go back to Dortmund. Like a loan deal or something. I don't know. I don't know how. Yeah. Oh God. Why would you leave Dortmund but not in Forest? It's another question as well. With all due respect, with all due respect, I don't, not the Forest are a big club historically wise, but Dortmund in the Champions League at the time, trying to stay in the Champions League and one of the top divisions of the European standards. I probably saw as well in terms of the probably arguably top, but they're fighting for survival. Completely different contrast. Yeah. Anyway, you'll get the fans. You'll get your American fans back, Tom, in the summer when you get when your American players come back from their loans. Yeah, I get that. I'll get that. Forrest was so lucky in this game from what I've seen in the highlights. Literally, defensively, all over the place. Goalkeeper, no presence whatsoever. German Farmers League. Don't sit the fence, Brown. He tells how you really feel. Honestly, really, please. Well, you're getting them back, like it or not. You're going to get them back in the summer when your favourite players in the world come back from their loan spells. Especially if you see this out and you get promoted, you're back in the Premier League. They ain't going nowhere. West Ham beat a team who drew with Bayern just 5 days earlier, 5-0, and means nothing. Mm, good. I don't get why Martin Keown doesn't just go bald and doesn't accept he's going bald and just shave it off and embrace it. At this point, his hair's been thinning for the last 10, 15 years. It's completely the only way that gets thinner is if it completely like falls out basically. Go on, Villa. I'd rather I'd rather see Villa in top four and get Champions League than Tottenham. That's just because. Given the Thursday night football, Luton back in the bottom three. Don't care. Yeah, we'll take the headlines from the Sunday People now, are we? Okay, cool. The Daily Star Sunday. Fucking hell, BBC. Jesus Christ. Yeah, either embrace the baldness, embrace it, or go to Turkey. I mean, just what to do is go to find Rob Holding in Crystal Palace and have a chat with him. But he knows someone, does a good job clearly. Yeah, that's true. In what was the Premier League return, the first game back in the Premier League, return to the Premier League, and it was them versus Sheffield at Villa Park. Didn't it finish 0-0? But obviously Sheffield did score a goal. The Villa goalkeeper at the time dropped the ball over the line. I'm sorry, he didn't drop it, he caught it and carried it over the line. But the tech wasn't working. It failed to do its job. The only time it's ever done that, by the way. He hasn't done it. He never did it before. Hasn't done it since. And you're telling me for this one time it just wasn't turned on. Be out of yourselves. Villa just took advantage of that and just happened to stay up in the end. Just say, Stefan, they have a specialist that can save hairlines, if you will. Yet Villa loved sportsmanship when we gave them a golf. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. Oh dear, but you know what? With that, I've got a big day at my big busy day at my head in terms of two games, one stream. I'm gonna be dead on my feet basically. And so I'm gonna go off now, get some rest, bite, and recuperate, and get myself ready, psyched up and ready for tomorrow's double header of the starting off with the Continental League Cup final between Arsenal and Chelsea in the Women's League Cup final, and then just as that's about to come to an end, Arsenal Man City in the same stream. We'll be covering that, pardon me, as well here on the channel. Man City v Arsenal. Hopefully we get double Arsenal tonight. One way or some sort of delight basically with Arsenal tomorrow. Something to celebrate. I don't want double disappointment. That's a no go. Aside from that, though, I'm tapping out now. I'm going to go and get myself some rest bite, and I will see you all tomorrow. 2:30, I'll be going live. The kickoff for the first game is at 3:00, but I'll be going live at 2:30. Go for the teams, get everyone's thoughts, build up and all that. Get the betting open for you guys to put your bets in for the first game, and etc. And go from there, really. If you haven't already, it's all set and ready to go as well. All you got to do is go over, hit the like button, turn the notification on for that. So as soon as I go live, you can you'll be notified I'm live and all that, and this, that, and the other, and you won't miss a second. If you haven't already on here as well, do hit the like button. Do subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and do share the content around. And we'll see you soon. And as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you gunners.